The struggle is, I didn't think to do that. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Okay, first and foremost, this has a little bit of a lean to it, but I didn't realize that I could put my tabletop phone holder in a certain position. Whatever. Anywho, making of updates. At the time of this video recording, which is 11:41 a.m. on January 17th, 2021, Central Standard Time, over 22 units of candles have been sold. It's really exciting. Really overwhelming too, because I have to go through every single order, make sure everything is correct, send it to the appropriate distribution center. There's one in California, one in Arizona, and one in Florida, and make sure things are right. So what I'm sharing today in this update is things I've already learned. Things I've already learned in the first handful of days of actual business. Number one, website updates have to be quick. They have to be faster than what I'm used to. A product has sold out, which is awesome. Like, thank y'all. It's really a big thing. A product has sold out, but in it selling out, I did not have my shop set up appropriately to turn off sales of that item once the quantity that I had is sold out. So the second thing, after learning that you need to be a very observant person of your website when you do product-based things, which again, this is new to me. The second thing is you need to be quick with your alerts. As soon as I found out, I was able to put an update on Instagram. The company only has an Instagram account. It has a newsletter though. An email should have gone out via newsletter as well. The issue with that is my personal preference not to receive a lot of emails. However, my personal preferences cannot impede upon distributing business related information to potential consumers, current and potential. So those are two things we learned. 3, the business concept I had in my mind in July when I formally started the process of starting this business versus now has to change drastically. It's changed twice already, but now this is the third. What I see now is that it will be imperative to open up transactions for a set window of time, close them all off, fulfill the orders, get them out, await responses about how the product came when it arrived. Was the glass shattered? Was the wax compromised or anything? Get feedback, hopefully testimonies, incorporate them into other marketing items, make announcements about when the next batch of things will be available, sell those, and so on and so forth. That will give me greater control as a sole proprietor for the time being, because it is not a team. It's just me for the time being. That'll give me greater control over seeing what does and doesn't work, developing marketing plans that do work and benefit the needs of potential consumers. And it also gives me greater control over the product availability to prevent things from selling out again. Although it's exciting, it's going to delay delivery for some people, and that's not what they anticipated. The website says that deliveries on average are 5 to 7 business days. They're going to be waiting a lot longer now because of manufacturing needs. So that's something else that I learned. That's not how it was originally in my mind. Initially, it was going to be you could go on the website, order it, and everything gets the ball rolling, but it's not that easy. It's not that cut and dry. I don't pour any of the product here. There are other professionals doing that on behalf of the company. So I have to be flexible in that regard. And the best way to be flexible is to shift the business concept just a little bit. The other thing that I learned in shifting the business concept a little bit, it allows me the opportunity to spotlight other minority businesses. So, for example, I sell candles. Yes, obviously. However, I have a family member who sells cosmetics. It will be a great opportunity to align my affiliate links, which is a page that hasn't gone live on the website yet, but will be very soon. Being able to populate the affiliate links and let that person cross market. She shares my information with her audience. Her audience is introduced to mine, and we help rack up those additional sales that way. She's got a much larger audience than mine. Her cosmetic goes on the eyelids and skins of skins and the skin of WWE divas, for crying out loud. So it's ambitious, it's big, and I want to support her. But that's not the only business I want to support. I have girlfriends who have skincare lines, clothing lines, accessories, things of that sort. Being able to give back to the community in that way, where I'm not taking a blinders approach of thinking that only I can do this. I'm the only one who can do this, and only no. When you share resources, which is potential for customers, that helps everyone, and a little bit of marketing can go a long way. The other thing that I've learned, I mentioned to you all previously that my bank, the business bank account that I selected, they are closing the bank, which sucks tremendously. They have provided an update on their website to let us know of some potential bank alternatives. And just reiterating, it was important to me to have a bank that was online or had a lot of online banking features, because I will not always be physically where I am now. And I need the flexibility of that without having to reach out to someone else or a business partner or anything to assist in that. What I'm realizing is resources that for some are considered controversial, such as leaving your monies in PayPal or leaving your monies in Square. That was a lifesaver, and I should have had it set up a little bit faster. Yes, it was able to swoop in and save the day where I needed it, but I should have had that established off bat. So when things started getting disruptive, I had somewhere secure to move the monies. I don't have to move anything right now. But in the event this bank had to close faster than what us who use them learned, I'd have another resource in place versus freaking out and trying to move it into my personal banking account, which compromises tax information. And when you start business, you immediately need to be on the ball about those business aspects. You do not intermingle your monies whatsoever. And finally, the process of overhead. Oh boy. Every time I make a move, I know how to navigate business with service stuff, but everything with this, from the overhead cost of maintaining the website to making sure that your information is protected and accommodates California law and EU law. And there's a lot of extra things that I just had not thought about that goes into it, because now it's a moment of taking people's information for transactions, not retaining it, and I do not sell it whatsoever. Once it's in the system, a profile isn't even maintained. I can see what you pass ordered, but I can't see any card information or anything of the sort. That is your personal information. And as a person who wants her personal information protected as much as possible, because evidently nothing is 100% protected. But if I can get it 98 or 99%, that's what we want. But it's just a lot of overhead that I did not anticipate that's going to adjust my sales quotas and pricing. Pricing right now is discounted. It's intentionally discounted right now just to be able to get the products in people's hands. You can see what the discounted price is, as well as what the original price will be on mellophilecandles.com. That's MELOPHILE candles.com. But it's going to have some adjustments so that the company is paying for itself. So these are the things that I learned. Pre-sales technically begin tomorrow, January 18th, but there are already products available on the site as of this past Friday. These products will stay and retain availability until the end of the month, and then I have to close off sales so that you all can come back and give it a try at a later time. So those are the updates I wanted to provide you with. I'm overjoyed that people actually bought stuff. Like, some of those orders, obviously those advanced orders, some of those are people from Indiegogo, but you believed in what I was trying to do as early as Thanksgiving 2020, and that's dope. And you put money up for that. I'm working on curating the playlists right now, as well as some accounting, making sure that things are already reconciling. If you own a business, do not wait to the last minute to start putting your things in order. I had no transactions whatsoever occur in 2020, despite the business starting then, because I needed to start on a new tax year. I don't work on a fiscal year. I want to start genuinely at the start of a year. So yeah, lots of little tidbits in there if you're considering doing something. Hopefully this helps you. If not, hopefully it keeps you encouraged and updated about my progress, because a lot of you are around for it. So thank you. And yeah, I got to get back to work now. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. Do-do-do.